Well, since it's Water's Day, before we begin, I wanted to talk to the Eht Ria shopkeeper and buy ourselves another archetypal ring. I don't really think I need to buy more than just a few of these, but having a couple more. All right, so I bought 2 extra archetypal rings. That should be pretty decent to have on as we do dungeon traversal. Seems like Eupha also has an eye for these rings. I knew you had a good eye. I mean, you have 3 good eyes, so yeah, that works. Anyways, hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Metaphori Fantazio. Last time, we ventured to the Scoundrel's Hold and took care of all the monsters and ne'er-do-wells to be found there. And today, we are going to be hanging out with some more people, increasing our bonds rank, and maybe seeing what other missions we can take on. First things first, since we're in a recruitment center, might as well go see if we can't. Actually, I need to go to Grand Trad, don't I? Actually, I should be able to turn this in.
Welcome.
There we go. Enormous eyeball. Gimme.
We did it.
Give me that 90,000 reeve. I literally just got my money back. Honestly, I could go buy more if I really wanted to. Go buy more archetypal rings. Just get this courage +4. We're about halfway to rank 5 now.
Yes.
Impressive.
I wonder if we'll even be able to change our, nope. We did not get any more support. Well, I guess I can go buy more archetypal rings if I want. I can go buy 2 more if I want. Yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's go blow 80,000 more reeve on 2 more archetypal rings. Why not? Get ourselves a total of what? It would be 5? Yeah, that'll be pretty good. All right, now we've got 5 archetypal rings. Pretty good starting point. Next, I actually want to go over to Grand Trad and see if we can't make any upgrades from the church. I don't think so, but actually, no, I should be able to get at least a few things. Purify, 3P Abacus is the same. Okay, I think we start from the Astral Saint Fist. 334 attack power, skills that hit multiple times will always hit the maximum amount. That's pretty good. Mirror Mail, 300 defense with resisting light. Also pretty good. Demon's Mail, 300 defense, resists dark. Frontline Wrap, 270 defense, and will have damage received from an enemy ambush. The defense is good here, but the idea is that you're never going to get ambushed, so not as important. Hellrock Cuirass is just 287 defense and resists pierce damage. Pretty decent. I'm going to prioritize. I've only got, how many Heavenly Waters I've got? I've got 3 Heavenly Waters. Okay, well, we'll do the Astral Saint Fist. We will do the Mirror Mail, and we will do the Demon Mail. I think that's a good lineup. Okay. And then for the rest of it, I don't really think I need the Frontline Wrap. Again, the defense is okay, but I'm not too keen on the rest of these. So, alright, there we go. Alright, now back here in Eht Ria, I want to talk to Adeni.
Hello there.
Oh, hi there. Actually, do you have a moment to talk? I think you'll find it to your benefit. My benefit?
Yes.
Yes, it's about my staff. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They're descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, if I use this staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather. Once a day, that is.
What?
Clear up stormy weather? That extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right. Although, again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use it to aid you, if I can. Let us push its limits together. That is a tremendous power. Well, I haven't spent my days training in the service of the gods for nothing. It is, however, extremely taxing, so I would hope you would compensate me accordingly. Oh boy, here we go. I'm not certain how well it'll work, so I won't require payment for this first time. But next time, I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marbled bluefin tunics. Alright, well that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You can ask Adeni to change a dungeon's inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You can only change the weather for 1 location at a time. If the weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask Adeni for help before setting out. Note that while you gain more experience in battles fought during inclement weather, there are downsides as well, such as turn icons no longer decreasing by half when attacking an enemy's weakness. This is obviously ignored for required boss fights, as we saw with be human on the water. But otherwise, yeah, regular dungeons and enemies are going to be a lot harder to deal with. Almighty Golden Stew is Eupha's specialty dish. Yes, we do have the recipe for that now. Oh, gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more out of our travels with power like his on our side. And shall we try it out now? Yeah, I think I'd like to borrow your power, Denny. Very well. I'll first divine the weather in each region.
The weather.
If there's bad weather in a dungeon, I may be able to use my power to clear it. Any place you'd like to check? So, I actually did this in a little bit of out of order, so we're gonna hold on to this for just a second. So, I'll be right back. Let's talk to this fella right here, the dejected man.
What are my options?
That fool, I told her how dangerous it was. Hey, aren't you the outsiders who saved Lady Eupha? If you'd only come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? You want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters, so she left home one day and set off towards a den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times the people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages.
Please,
Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you'd go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Of course, let's help him. Thank you. I am truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find some solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leogron that lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely, well, killed her. You should ask the informant in the tavern for the specific location of the Spire of Blind Faith. And while you're at it, some information on the monster. I don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
You're asked to avenge someone's sister by going to the Spire of Blind Faith, yeah, another one of those, and slaying the Leogron there. The informant of the Golden Deer Hearth and Virga Island may know more. Tragic. Let's kill that monster for him, after we go to speak to the island informant. Sounds good to me, boss. Let's go. Excuse me. Wow, it's kind of busy over here. I mean, it is kind of the hub of the city, so it makes sense. Hello there, Mr. Informant Man. You have what I need? Yes, you do. Bird monster on Orbwise Path. Whoops. Probably should have had that earlier. Oh well. Phantom Avian of the Spire.
Want in on this?
There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from this island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north. As we can see here. Ding! You have to go through the path, through a town, through two campsites, and finally reach the Spire of Blind Faith. It's like on the very edge of the ocean. That it is.
Place.
A tower on the island south of Virga Island. Its peak is seeming to pierce the heavens, requiring a detour to reach because of the currents that the islanders themselves steer clear. Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack as far away from it as possible from the rear.
You don't say.
To make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting too close. It seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I'd recommend having those on your arsenal. Seems to be very common weakness amongst the enemies around here. Well, with the Spire of Blind Faith now on our list, I now want to go ahead and talk to Eupha.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altabury all the same.
Well,
So there's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to the life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so I was wondering if you could tell me more about other towns. Even just a bit would suffice. Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll to the beach. I talked to Eupha about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, Sunlumio Street.
Wow. It's nothing like Eht Ria. Incredible. Oh, wait. Do people in Grand Trad have big families?
I don't think so.
If it's called Sunlumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlumio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... Oh, maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Eupha?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Eupha?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know, because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. Raised in stagnant magma, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Eupha. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But what if it proves too challenging?
We'll do it together, Eupha.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. You won't know how dangerous it will be.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
I need to complete the trial in the deepest part of the land of ceremony for Eupha. The informant at the Golden Deer Hearth on Virga Island should know more about the monsters there. And good on Denny for teasing something that I've already just talked about, which is how to deal with that weather.
Yes, that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we'd the time.
And there it is. Not quite on our way to the Spire of Blind Faith, but at least we have 2 new locations to work
We'll
with.
face danger here.
Sanctuary venerated by the people of Virga Island. It's said that those who defeat the monster lurking here will discover themselves in victory. So, Eupha agrees to the trial.
All rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Alright, with that side quest now available, we can finally go do the thing I was going to do at the very start, but forgot to grab the side quests, because of course I did. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, I'll see you at Denny. Ah, you again. Is there something I can do for you? I'd like you to change the weather at Denny. Let's change the weather around the land of ceremony. The land of ceremony. It's a place perpetually plagued with bad weather.
Will that be all?
This is where you'd like tamer weather. Yes, please.
Now then.
Well then, allow me to come call forth my power. Excellent. It went well. I think the weather should hold in place you selected for 3 days. Yes. I'm gonna go sit down now. I don't blame you, Denny. Okay, well, now that the weather is fully cleared up for the Land of Ceremony, will have no issues getting there and not having to worry about all of the stupid extra difficulty that would come along with the inclement weather. Okay, and so, of course, we want to check our pantry for any potential items, because we love cooking food.
This is...
Orgo sugar and briny salt. Alright, sounds good. And let's go ahead and chart a course for the Land of Ceremony.
Everyone's here.
Let's route our map. Hopefully this one doesn't have Goborn, so I can actually use my 2 magical ladies. That would be really, really
It
nice.
appears to be a labyrinth.
We might
Let's do this. This is the site of Eupha's trial. I apologize for taking up your time like this, but I simply must take this trial. I must get stronger. You've got nothing to be sorry for, love. We're friends. Helping each other is what we do. Whatever it takes, we'll knock this trial out together.
I should very much
Very well
go
then.
there.
I'm counting on your help, everyone. Now that I think about it, didn't the informant on Brook Island have some... God damn it! Okay, hang on. I really should check my notes. Hang on, let's go see what the informant has to say. Stupid informant. Hey man, how about you just join... How about we just hire all the informants to just hang out with us on the Goblin Runner so we can take their information whenever we want. Damn it. Anyways, what do you have to say about the Land of Ceremony, bub?
Want in on this?
Land of Ceremony is a special place for us before they venture. Why is the pot like bouncing? Whatever. I'm getting too distracted. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monster within. It is said to be a bizarre creature that doesn't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it truly is a monster.
Between us.
Rumor has it that it likes to summon its little friends, its companions strengthen it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently it's weak to fire. Best to use to your advantage and end things quickly. We know how fire works in our team. We love our roast platypus. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get. Or you I'd attack from a distance and avoid using wind magic since it won't be effective. Sounds good. Think a visit to Academia is in order? Maybe, but I think we'll be okay.
It's
All right, now we can finally do this. All right, Trial of Malnova, let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
Finally, here we go. We're on the road again. I guess the water again. Okay, we need to cook some stuff because, of course, we do.
What to pick?
The water. I need to go and check this because this will be a different site. Look at this. Just kind of like the shoreline of the island. I mean, yeah, again, it's 42 degrees Celsius, which is hot as hell. But while sailing out here, like the sea breeze on your face probably makes us feel nowhere near that hot. This would be the part of the adventure where I'd be exactly where Stroll is right now, sitting out here.
Hey,
You and I were a lot stronger than when we first met, wouldn't you say? I've grown accustomed to the reassuring feeling of knowing someone I trust is covering my back. Apologies. I must have sounded sappy. Nah, it sounded perfectly fine. Brother. We're brothers in arms. Yeah, I would just spend so much time out here. Anyways, let's go cook some food because, yeah, we probably should do that. Yeah, we got, what, 7, 8 mouths to feed? I guess Gallica counts. She does technically eat food, so it is important. Let's make something. What can we make that we haven't made yet? Secretest of secrets and sweeter than poison. Let's do Secretest of Secrets. It requires Lord of the Lake, Mellow Milk, and Marbled Bluefin Tuna. Now remember, the Lord of the Lake is something that you need to fish out of the water, and it's usually it requires tailbait. So this might not be something you exactly have, but if you've been following along, you should have the Lord of the Lake. A single bite is a taste of bliss. Fully restores MP for 1 ally.
Okay, so
I think it's a dish that Juna recommends. Okay, let me go call her.
Hey!
How confident are you in your cooking skills? If you're not, remember, there's no one way to cook something. I say a dish's true value comes from its individuality. And its ingredients, of course. How boring it must be to copy recipes. Hey, come on. She's calling me out right there. Alright, well, what's the plan, boss? Pick down ingredients with Juna. Oh, what a selection we have today. Time to use my talents to their fullest and make only the finest choices. For our base, normally you'd go with this, but let's be daring and use this instead, shall we? Yes, I'm on a roll today. Okay. Let's hope it's good. With the ingredients picked and portioned, all that's left is preparation. That's where you come in, love. No need to fret, the stage is set. All you need to do is put on a show. Make your dish the star performer. And for the piece de resistance, a final ingredient of my choosing. Sorry, but this one's a chef's secret, even to you. That's what I go hide in a corner or somewhere, turn my back. Oh wow, our dish is so nuanced. I call it secretest of secrets. It's our signature dish now, and not a soul in the world can replicate it. Well, it's nice to have our own secret recipe. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked time without passing. Okay, well, the ladies are having a nice chat. I wonder,
Speaking of which,
Saint's Church asked me to sing a lot of their ceremonies, although I wouldn't say I practiced the faith. I thought the ladies were having a nice conversation. Maybe they are. So Stroll, Hulkenberg, where is Heisman? Is he?
All right, then.
I don't think any of our party members are capable of talking to, so maybe we go down to the engine room. Yeah, okay, well, that's a first. We don't have anyone to hang out with. So instead, I guess we can either do some bath salts or do some washing. You know, actually, let's do some washing. Can't really do bathing right now. Let's wash our clothes. This is Nurse's homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Doing laundry will take my mind off things, increasing my max oomph. Let's do some laundry then.
understood.
Okay, wait, hold on. Someone else's laundry's here. I'll go get them, and they can do laundry with us. Nice, Troll.
Now then.
You've got to keep the water at a consistent temperature to avoid staining the clothing. Why am I a master of laundry, you ask? Because my parents practically beat it into me. Any noble who can't wash his own clothes isn't worthy of the fabric he wears. Well, something to that effect. I had to learn all about different materials. In hindsight, I think they were trying to teach me not to take advantage of my title. Wisdom that still serves me to this day.
Nonetheless.
The more the time passes, the more I understand how great my parents were. I did laundry with Stroll, as Stroll extolled the virtues of clean clothes. I mean, honestly, I prefer clean clothes. As someone with a bunch of animals, that's not a virtue I get a lot. Almost always going to have fur on them. I also found some money in the washing machine. That seems a bad idea. Oh, well, it's not mine, I don't think. Why don't you just hold on to it? I mean, I am kind of the money guy here. 2,500 reef, not bad. After drying everything thoroughly, we finished the laundry. This is Nurse. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
As the sunset stretches the gauntlet runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
Welcome to the prismatic sea. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
So pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'd be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't it surprising, Will? Well,
Hey.
his parents gave him a good upbringing. We just learned about that.
Oh,
I
right.
suppose that's true, yeah.
Be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it? Huh, now you've lost me. It does. I want to scream right now.
But
Juna, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose there are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Wait, was this your way of requesting our performance?
Special
Well then, I must oblige. This sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. I feel a newfound wisdom as I enjoy Juna's singing amidst this gorgeous view.
All right.
hello.
Here, I've captured the moment on paper. Quite the evocative piece, if I must say so myself. It's almost as though you can still hear the young miss singing, isn't it? I'll give this to Maria later. I'm sure she'll be very excited for that.
The gauntlet runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Welcome to the Lone Isle Camp. Oh hey, everyone's outside enjoying the nice
Alright.
evening weather of 37 degrees Celsius. Well, yeah, it could be worse. Anyway, let's grab ourselves our Dream Eater Moth. And actually, let's see what Eupha has to say. Does she have any dialogue? We have a kitchen and bedrooms, and there's even a washroom. Everything we need is here. The Gauntlet Runner feels more akin to a house with legs. I don't know why I'm changing your accent, Eupha. This is more like a Basilio's thing. Just think of the relations that could be established between the island and mainland if Gauntlet Runners were accessible to more people. This is very true. Some would say Luis's supposed meritocracy is a fairer system than that of authoritarianism or ruling class, and that's not entirely wrong. But strength or power is not the end all. In Luis's world, those on the fringe are left weak. I can't accept that. It's true, well, that's why we're going to put him down. Anyways, let's spend our evening hanging out with Juna again. I believe she wants to have us listen to her sing, so let's do that. That's what I like to hear. Come this way. And that means sit down right here. Everyone, shoo-shoo. I love this singing in nature. The stage is great and all, but out here I feel I'm free to sing all for myself as much as I want. Hey, Will, which do you prefer? My singing on stage or my singing here, now? I guess I prefer your singing now. Songs where I can relax and let my hair down have their... Songs where I can relax and let my hair down have their charm too, don't they? Not to mention how rare they are. I can sense the power to move hearts in Juna's singing. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Jeez, +6 is so much. I mean, there's so many rare opportunities to increase your eloquence, especially right now. So, it makes sense. Regardless, do you realize how fortunate you are to hear Ether, don't you? The richest elites could pay me all the money in the world, and I still wouldn't let them be singing for myself this way. I definitely do feel lucky. I feel like singing a bit more today. Come join me. I'll even sing you your favorite song. Oh, you know Wonderwall? Cool. Entry time. I've lost the rhythm of the song. We've seen Clearwater and Morricone meet. Thank you very much. Alright, well, as per usual, let's get some cooking done. Let's make... Well, the only thing left we can make that's completely new is sweeter than poison. So, let's do that. It requires a white peach turnip, gauntlet shrooms, and a luma bee. A sweet assortment of fruits and vegetables that can cure even a witch's poison. Restores 200 MP and cures poison for one ally. Let's make 2 of these.
Okay, so...
I think that's a dish Juna recommends. Okay, let me go call her. Oh boy, here we go again.
Got a second?
Cooking is a treat for all 5 senses. Of course, you've got to make sure it tastes pleasing, but there's also the texture and smell. And naturally, it also must look great. That's why we should use colorful ingredients in our cooking. Just gonna go look through the pantry. All right, well, I'll leave you to it, boss. Oh, that red one is so cute. I don't know what it tastes like, but why not? Let's throw it in. The spiky one here is just calling my name. It's got a mysterious sort of smell, so let's add it in too. Oh boy. Going by feel, I see. Well, yeah, could be worse. Now that we've done the hot pot, it comes down to how these fine ingredients are prepared. Yeah, that's where I come in. I'll be rooting for you, so good luck with it. Cooking is an expression of love, after all. I'll plate it up at the end with all my heart. It'll be a work of art, so you'll want to see it. This dish, it's a treat for the eyes. That's one way of putting it. I call it sweeter than poison. Fine art you can eat. Belongs in a museum, if I do say so myself. Oh, yay! I mean, at least we got an extra one. I'll take it. I believe we don't have any other actions we can do. Yeah, we're pretty much out of actions. And we've seen all of the discussions we can with Stroll, so let's do something else for right now. Let's play at the altar. I mean, we just got it. Why not? It's an altar that Eupha built with a statue of the dragon god on it.
Do you want to do?
According to Eupha, it's a very sacred statue. The dragon god apparently grants special powers to those who use the statue to pray. If I pray here, my max ally's MP will increase. Praying for someone else's sake is a nice idea. What do you think? Sure, why not? Here we go then. Who are you gonna pray for? So obviously we want someone who's gonna be using their MP quite a bit. And perfectly honest, I think Eupha needs it the most, as a lot of her skills are going to be very expensive on the summoner archetype lineage. So let's pray for Eupha.
Then
Alright, then let's close our eyes and pray silently in our hearts. I reached out to the dragon god. I prayed that Eupha further receives its blessing. You seemed like you were praying fervently. Perhaps your prayers will be answered. I feel a strange power beginning to flow elsewhere. I believe Eupha's max MP increased. By 5! Not bad. I returned to the group with Gallica.
The land of ceremony rises over the water's horizon. The sun blazes down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Behold the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
Now then.
We should make our way towards the near area, correct? Denny said we should be prepared for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should take him up on it.
Alright.
Yes, this is more than a fair trade. So don't give me that, "Oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden" line, Eupha. Huh? How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Bit of an open book. You can see why your brother worries.
Hail!
Not to dampen this spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on.
Leave it to us.
Well, lead the way. You mean, well, lead the way? Well, I guess it kind of doesn't work unless she does the first one first. Well, I'm terrible at jokes. Wait, hang on, she senses something. How'd one of these things get here? Ugh, okay. Alright, well, welcome to the land of ceremony. We're gonna do a little bit of preparation because we don't have to worry about go-borns. So I'll see you in just a second. It's time to return to the wizard! And we're going to go ahead and put on Hamon because light is going to be something we need here. So we're gonna put that on. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Also, I have access to being able to make a lot of masks. I'm surprised I have not talked about this just yet. But something I'm going to make for this dungeon specifically is the cleric mask. This way we can have access to Halmon on her, and I don't have to worry about leveling up any extra stuff. It does give her 2 weaknesses, which is insane, but the hope is that we won't have to worry about that at all. But we'll see what happens. We can always obviously swap out masks whenever we want. Okay, so my composition is going to be Will on Wizard, Eupha on Summoner, Juna on Mask Dancer with the Cleric Mask, and Paisme on Assassin. He's going to be kind of our steel and resource management guy with Lucky Find. Let's go ahead and dive in here. My main recommendation here is keep everyone in the back row, obviously, and have as many means of accessing light damage as you can. I have 2 sources of that, with Halmon on both Will and Juna. And also have almighty damage if I need to use that as well. Alright, let's move forward. Let's see here. So the Land of Ceremony is a pretty deceptively large area with a lot of trans crystals, as you can probably see here. Let's go grab this. Definitely, let's go ahead and take care of this trans crystal. There will be a lot of them throughout the area, so let's just get rid of it. There we go. Make sure to put on, right now on Hulkenberg and in Stroll, I have the Warrior and Magic Knight archetype on them, along with archetypal rings. That way they can farm as much AEXP as possible while we traverse this area. I'm sure you have something very important to say, good sir, but I'm on a time crunch, so we're going. Is it just me or is it getting darker? I'm not sure where I'm going. Well, thankfully, Stroll, we have a mini-map in our bottom left. Come on, use your eyes, bro. Oh, we've got the exploding octopi, guys. Just go ahead and deal with them. Oh, hey, another trans crystal. Well, I guess I can leave you alone, because there's plenty of trans crystals around these parts. Ow! Plenty of trans crystals, as I was saying. Are you gonna Dark Souls me? No, nothing's gonna Dark Souls me. Good. Ooh, 3 blessed waters. That's pretty good. Oh, they're all gonna try and explode and kill me. All right, well, that's not good. Oh, there's a crevice right there. That's a level 17 enemies, wow. Well, let's go ahead and just, mark this on our map real fast. I don't have any intention of utilizing that too much right now. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a crevice right there, too. There's a little crawl space. Let's just I'm getting super distracted, but let's go ahead and grab this now. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Excuse me. Heal you.
You're done.
Heal up. And take this. I should have checked to see if it was a mimic, but it isn't, so we're good.
I call treasure.
Dancing Flame Fan. This is significantly weaker than the fan that we currently have on Juna. She is going to be doing a lot of damage whenever it gets around to her turn, and we're actually doing squad battles.
They saw.
I've got lots of places I still need to check out. Let's just do a full loop around this area, I guess. Okay. Those guys are done. I need to find an entrance to this chest. Okay, that's the crawl space, and I'm assuming it'll be on the eastern side of the map here. Yep, there it is. All right, grab this here. Check. Nope. All right, we're good.
All right.
What a find.
This is a Hero's Jewel Root. Nice, we got 2 of those now. Perfect. Let's try not to get jumped by the Skelemans, which are all just kind of waiting outside. Ah, I got animation lock right there. Okay, I need to head over to the eastern end of this hall, get past this trance crystal, try to grab this. Did you guys almost try to kill this thing? Damn, okay. Okay, well, let's now head over here. Okay, let's not get distracted anymore, me. This dungeon I said it's deceptively complex, but it's mostly because there's just a lot of ways you can get around here. And all of the rooms look very similar. Just keep an eye on your mini-map and you'll be okay. So here's the Leo Griff that you've heard a lot about, and I thought you'd be stronger. I thought you'd be stronger.
Keep the pressure on.
Let's
Okay, yeah, let's move up.
Here.
Anyway, rather that old place, isn't it? I wonder how far back this trial goes in Mustari history.
You.
Time for curiosities later. Our enemies will not afford us that luxury. Very true. The benefit is they're all like level 17 goons that we use to farm points off of. Yeah. Let's just go down here, grab the chest, check.
Yikes.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Got ourselves a Divine Elixir. Fully restores one ally's HP. Pretty good.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't
Keep eyes open on any place where you might be able to find a crawl space. And that was a loud echo. Ow.
Good job.
Okay, I need to go south. Okay, back through the crawl space, and then I need to go down these stairs. I don't think there's any other entrance points. Nope. Okay, let's follow through here then. I'm definitely a little higher level than I should be for this area, for sure. But it needs to be done for Eupha stuff, so... Okay. Wait, this treasure chest. Is this what we're looking for? A mossy pillar, an unknown cylindrical object, the surface of which is covered in moss. Found a strangely shaped pebble. It radiates a mysterious light from within.
Okay, so
I wonder. This has got to be one of those relics that Nurse wanted, right? When we get out of here, let's show it to him and see what he thinks. Now we've got a queue of items to show Nurse whenever he's available. So that'll be something that we need to work on here fairly soon. That way I can also get access to more stuff for the Gunner, because that's an archetype lineage that I'd like to use, but obviously due to this loading screen is taking a long time. Hello? Game? Okay, that was really, really long. I thought for a second my PC was exploding again, which is definitely not the case. I'm gonna check that real fast. No, my PC is definitely not exploding, but it's still, whew, that was kind of a bit of a scare. So this is just kind of hiding behind this big wall thing here. I guess this is just a line of pillars. Yeah, these Leo Gryphs are level 46, which are definitely 3 levels below me. So yeah, I am just high enough level to where I can kill those guys in the overworld, which is pretty insane. So how strong is the Serpent Greatsword? Very strong. Way stronger than what Stroll had originally. I had not bought a weapon for the warrior archetype lineage because it's not an archetype lineage I tend to use very often. But it's still pretty funny how long I had Steel Slab for. Okay, so we need to push this lever over here, or whatever it ends up being. Yep, it's a lever. Yank. And that should open up this door, which is essentially just a way back. Okay. Hello, Mustari Man. See you, Mustari Man. Alright, so now another room. Also, if you couldn't tell by the fact that, you know, well, there's a bunch of trans crystals all over the place, this dungeon is very, very good for farming items or hero jeweled roots, or not hero jeweled, hero's leaf of lights, and all of the such. We don't really have any good way of dealing with you, so I guess I'll do X shot. 570 damage is not bad. I don't have a way of actually hurting you too much, so maybe Hamon, because you're just neutral to it. Yeah, 850 damage is pretty good. And then Cyclo finishing you off. No problem whatsoever. Okay. Kill you, kill you. Well, you guys are gonna kill each other. There we go.
Stay vigilant.
Problem solved. Don't have to deal with you.
Our enemies are aware of us.
Okay. There's more of these griffs. And they die. They die hard, as someone would say. Go ahead and deal with you.
Hit it where it hurts.
Where's the chest? Where's the chest? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay, good. Grab it.
We found something.
Emeralds. Well, I'll take it. Good selling value. I don't think I sold anything from the previous dungeon just yet. Just fine with me. I've got more selling fodder. Oh, we'll go and take care of you, I guess. Just remove some of these trans crystals that are kind of just out of the way and not too important. Okay, I don't think there's anything too crazy to be looking for on the side of the wall. Let's go down here. I think this should lead us to, yeah, kind of like a central room, which just kind of loops around. Okay, there's really nothing here. Okay. Well, there's a lever. I like the levers. Boink. This loops us back around. I think this is just a full circle. I don't think there's much else we can do here. Hey, 2 trans crystals. This is definitely where you would want to go if you wanted to farm items, for sure. Kill this Leo Griff just behind it so that the Skelemans are not interrupted. No, my trans crystal farming is not interrupted by this stupid Leo Griff. There we go. Another very, very good spot, especially for money. Especially for money. You can go and deal with this guy, no problem. Let them just kill each other with that explosion. Come on. There we go. Okay, and that's everything. So let's loop back around and go into that staircase in the middle of the map. Oh, does anyone else see that? There's enemies in the mini-map that are stuck in the wall. I don't know if that's intentional or... But there's supposed to be, like, guys right here. They're like... Huh, weird. Anyways, kill you, and then I guess we'll just go forward. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Anyways, this is just a straight hallway. Easy room. Oh, what's up, Mustari Man? Okay, now we're back here on the ground floor. Before we move forward with the objective, let's go ahead and just take care of this trans crystal. There we go. And take this loot. Hey, our gold beetle for this dungeon. Nice. Okay. And there's Plateau. But south of Plateau are 2 treasure chests that are both good. So let's take them.
We found something.
This is the Coral Mail, 270 defense with endurance +6. Not bad. Could be better. What about you?
Nice.
Almighty Panacea, cure status ailments for all allies. Very good item. Vastly prefer that over the chainmail on the other side. I believe that should be everything. No, there's one more chest I need to go get. So that should just be from passing through here, correct? Yeah, right there. All right. I knew my routing wasn't too bad. It was bad, but not too bad. And this is a rare one, and it's not a mimic. Good.
This is amazing.
Look at the quality.
Pure White Helm, 90 defense, endurance +5, and can be purified at a church. Pretty good, even with just the 90 defense. Okay, let's go save at Plateau and prepare for our encounter, which I don't think I need to do any real adjustments other than maybe moving Juna's mask around a little bit. So yeah, I'm actually going to remove Juna's mask and replace it with the Magic Seeker. This won't really change all that much, but it'll alter her affinities to where she's only weak to fire instead of both strike and dark. She'll lose access to her Hamon and her healing, but it's not too big of a deal. We want to have access to fire primarily. Alright, and with that set and dusted, I think we are about good. Let's do this. I can feel it. This is where the trial will be held. Are you prepared? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, hello. This must be what Brother mentioned. Is it really? It's bizarre shape. I see, so the test is to fight through this without being intimidated by it.
Leave it to me.
Nothing we aren't used to. If we pool our talents, there's nothing we cannot accomplish.
Everyone.
Yes, I feel that together with all of you, I can do this. Please, lend me some of your strength.
Of course.
Of course, love. Let's go, everyone. What an interesting design. Of course, we want Eupha in our party. Let's bring in Heisme and Juna. Let's do this.
This is the last of the trials. Let's give this all.
Were the other guys trials? Really? Anyways, this is Homo Pento, which actually, despite its interesting appearance, is directly taken from one of Bosch's paintings, The Temptation of Saint Anthony. You can see it right here. It's, I was actually not expecting to find this one whenever I was looking through all of Bosch's works, but yes, it actually is in one of his creations. And yeah, it is definitely a design, isn't it? It's really cool. I enjoy it. Anyways, Homo Pento, as we know from the informant, is weak to fire. And, I mean, thankfully, Heisme has access to that. What I want to try and do is... let's get some press turns going. I then want to utilize Vitalja on Eupha. On Will's turn, let's use Buttra. Actually, hang on. I can do Botana, and that's with Juna. So let's do that. Well, 1100 damage is not bad. Now with Eupha, let's use Summon Dragon God. Deals severe fire magic damage to all enemies and removes buff effects.
Let my power support you.
Come forth now.
1400 damage, yeah! It is her fight, might as well give her some time to shine. In the meantime, let's, I guess we could... Hex shots, why not? 321 damage isn't bad, it'll be better. And then for, we could try to Faker's Roguery, turn icons added or remove at random. Why not? Let's see what we get. We got 2 more turn icons, not bad. Not bad. Let's do another Botana then. Or Boatona. Alright, Soul Cry. Okay, he's gonna get more press turn icons. She's gonna summon some undead, okay. And then he's gonna do Vitaljo. Not as great. Well, let's go ahead and just use another Summon Dragon God, because these guys should not be too bad. Hopefully they aren't immune to fire. I don't think they are. I'm not gonna look at my notes because I'm a stubborn bastard. Okay, perfect. Oh, and the human's dead now, too. Perfect. Okay, Summon Knight Skeleto. Let's, he's not weak to fire, so we can run up and hit him. And then we can do Crimson Flame. That should actually finish it off, right? No, not quite. But that's fine. Butcher should wrap this up. Alright, and with that, we also got an Unscathed Triumph. Along with 2 talismans, one of the Knight and one of the War God.
Not bad.
With 7 Heroes Leaf of Lights and level 50.
I wonder if what you got earlier could serve as that proof of victory you want. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else you could use.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here. And what do the trials mean to them? My own deeds merely live in their shadow. Because it was only by chance that I entered my fight.
Your initiative to do this, even by chance, has revealed your true power.
My true power. So you're saying that the path which led me here, all my experiences, it was all a trial? There's a favor I might request of you. For my entire life, I have seen myself as an offering. I thought of nothing except that duty. That's why panic took root in me. But at the same time, if my past had been any different, would I have had the strength to defeat that monster? This trial has shown me I am more than an offering. While it revealed my weakness, so too did it reveal my triumph. Now, my only desire is to seek a deeper faith in myself, so that I can go wherever I have decided to go. But while the outside world is still frightening, I'd like you by my side. I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
Of course. You needn't even ask.
How happy you make me. Finally, I understand. This power which burns within me. That is the proof of victory I truly needed. Only I can know what I might bring to bear. That must be what my brother wanted me to learn. I've made my decision. I will fight for the good of everyone and everything. For all the world. What's this? A handshake? Wait, I see you're offering me the type of handshake practiced by those in the outside world.
The Oracle Priestess, Eupha. Within her dwells the virtue of the Summoner. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
My heart is aflutter.
And with this, we begin our new bond with Eupha, allowing the rest of us to study the Summoner. The Summoner is our right forearm. That's about right. Sometimes I make myself laugh. Anyways, you're doing just fine, Eupha. Welcome to the team officially.
But,
Apologies? Does shaking hands make you nervous?
oh, no, not at all. It is not so much to ask. It's just that, for the Mustari, handshakes mean two different things. One meaning is simply trust, which you offer now. And the other meaning is... well... it matters not. That is, please don't let it worry you. My sincerest appreciation.
Alright, well, if you say so. Eupha overcame the trial! A new power has been awakened and her resolve was strengthened anew. Also gave us some wisdom.
Now then, I thank you greatly, and may I suggest we turn toward home?
So, actually, you know what, sure, we'll return to the
Very well.
entrance.
Let's return to the entrance.
That's what I wanted to tell her. However, off screen, I'll be doing a little bit of debt collection from these enemies here, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. So, next time on Metaphori Fantazio, we are going to be leaving the Land of Ceremony and returning to Virga Island, where we will spend some more time with our bondmates. So, with that said, I'll see you soon.